Hello divine creators, welcome to the Mellow Universe. We are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. It is time for a tarot reading. Let us see what Spirit would like to share with us at this time. Beautiful beings, we have uploaded the November monthly reading for November 2023, and we have also uploaded a Divine Light with Kemet, which is a channeling through Kemet, through the source physical. As you might recall, we have Divine Tea with Velastri, and that of course will be whenever Velastri comes through for some spirit teachings. But for now, we shall channel as source physical, for that is what we are all becoming, embodying, the magician, the alchemist in the physical realm. So we have uploaded the first of that to just allow more clarity. We have been mentioning this transition in bits and pieces of the reading. We just want to put it in a platform where it's a bit more cohesive with all the information in one place. And we will continue working on the unknown frequencies for the rest of the signs, and of course we will do the 11/11 portal readings for the different signs next week. We trust you are all well, beautiful beings. Okay, let us see. Thank you, Source. What is coming through at this time? At the center of the read, we have the 10 of Pentacles, stability, destiny. This is what is being integrating right now, even though we feel that for some of us, or for some of you, it doesn't feel like it, okay? This is the shift to the 10 of Pentacles, because now you're creating, look at this at the bottom of the deck, changes and transformation to what? To the 10 of Pentacles, to your destiny, okay? So this is what's happening at this time. You are entering this realm, this world. This is what you asked for. You said 2020, perfect vision. I want to see my love. I want to see my clarity, my abundance, my prosperity. Everything in my physical world, what I'm creating, being full within the frequency of source, of me, of love. And so you've been doing all this healing for the past few years. And now finally you are ready for this realm. And you are simply undergoing the transformation to be the magician for this realm, right? To be the ace of coins for this ace of coin journey you are on, to be the frequency for this tree of life energy. So know that you are embodying physical source. You are embodying the being who is compatible for the 10 of Pentacles journey. Okay, you are transforming into that being. This is the world of the butterfly. You're becoming the butterfly that can access this world. It is this frequency match you are reaching, because you've allowed source now to be in the physical. So source is now the harmony, the balancing, the equilibrium, the you need to be in order for you to be in a world of abundance and love. That is what you are becoming. Okay, that is what you are discovering. That is what you are embodying. That is what you are transitioning into. Okay, and that being is powerful within the frequency of love, and consciously and actively and free willed. So that is why not so much support, and it doesn't feel, you have a lot of support. You have a lot of support. We will go into this in detail with the divine light reading, so channeling, so have a look there. It is more that you are left to your own devices. It has to be free will now. You asked for the assistance, you received the how, you learned the how, and now it's time for you to apply the how. And your guides are celebrating you and they're cheering you on, but they cannot lead you or guide you to source anymore. They don't have to be. You are source. It is now for you to trust and discover yourself at the source that you are at. And 9 of Wands, what they are doing, your guides and your spiritual team, they're saying, we are working behind the scenes to ease your way, to make it easier for you to transition through, to cross over, because you are tired. We see you're tired. You're exhausted because it's been such a long journey. It's been a long journey, okay? Before even the awakening process. And for before even this singular lifetime you're living, which is actually multiple lifetimes at once, you've been having in this experience, you've been here in this one form. But know that there's been so much work, so many centuries of anchoring this light codes, whether you were in the physical or in the spiritual frequency doing so. And now you are just really, really tired. We can feel the tiredness and the exhaustion. One, it's from the integration as you are literally cell by cell morphing, becoming source. And then, of course, it's because of the journey itself to get here. And they're saying they're doing what they can to assist you to bring through energies of revitalization, to energize you. And they're saying it's coming. You feel tired now and wounded, but look, you're still standing, you're not giving up. And they really value and they commend you, and they have awe for your resilience and your prudence and your diligence and your endeavoring frequencies and your power. And they're saying they are there with you, they're supporting and celebrating you. Don't give up. They're really asking you, don't give up. We have been saying you're so close, we know, and yet we will not stop saying how close you are, because if you could only see it from our perspective, wow, the work you've done. It feels hard there where you are within the human form, but if you can understand that you are literally 9 to 10, one digit away from the miraculous change, and you are simply becoming the one. You're becoming that one, that magician, 9 plus 1, that magician into your land. You're literally becoming that one that you're missing to then click everything into your truth. And it isn't anything that requires efforting from you. You've done all the efforting work. You've done all the anchoring work. It is simply now to give the energies time to evolve. Because in the physical realm, the transmutation, the transitioning, it's part of the process. It's part of the healing from one to the other, the alchemy. You want to do it as slowly as possible, as clearly as possible, so that as you are transforming, as you are weaving, it's done, it's healed. You don't have to come back here to do it again. Without, look at this, dropping the 10 of wands, the burden, the heaviness, the suffering. You are really at the end. You are really at the end. And Source is saying you're at the end of this heaviness, this tiredness. Don't give up. That's why it feels like this. It feels weird and a bit heavy, but Source is saying it's because you're literally releasing it. You're feeling this shift of you becoming Source in the physical. You are feeling the otherness of everything, because literally this is where you are now. This is your energy right now, and this is the realm you are calling into your existence right now. And the more you're becoming here, the more at this, as you're transforming, you're feeling this, because you're feeling this more. You were used to this. This was normal. This was love. Remember, you made this a love language. You made burden a love language. You made suffering a love language. Other people's business, your business, a love language. Taking on the world's challenges, all the conditions was a love language. This burden situation was a love language. The suppression, a love language. Limitation, restriction, imprisonment was a love language to you. It turned you on. It thrilled you. It's how you created. It's what was your purpose, your destiny. So you didn't feel the heaviness of it. It felt normal. But the more you were awakening, the more this felt off. The more you were awakening and more allowing of Source, this really felt off. And now you are here, shining brightly, so this really feels off. And the Source is saying, you're not doing badly. You're not regressing because you feel it. You're actually moving forward. So forward. Because now you are so other from this energy. You are shifting your reality to the 10. You no longer belong in this realm. That's why it feels so weirdly off. And we're saying remain in your truth, remain there, because right now you're transforming. And as you transform, you shift from the 10 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. This is where you are to live. This is where you are transitioning to. And only you can do this. Spirit gave you as closest feeling to this as possible, and the spirit frequencies have now come into. We're just going to cheer you now. We've given you all the teachings, we've given you all the learnings, so we're just going to support and cheer you on. Now it's for you to anchor it in and to keep there Excuse us. Sorry, hope that wasn't too loud for the microphone. To anchor it in, to keep it there, to be whole there, and for you to be at truth there and be at love there. Okay. At the bottom, the base of the reading, the Hermit. Yes, Source is saying just remain there within your truth, within your light. Feels weird. Source is really saying for each of you it feels a strange feeling, because one day you were surrounded by all this high vibrational frequencies, all of a sudden, oops, you're in this realm, still Source, still feeling good, but feeling just other. And Source is saying remain here within your truth. Don't run away from this. Don't run away from this. Don't run away from this. Just as when you're transitioning from caterpillar to cocoon to spirit frequencies, you didn't run away from the collective pain. You remained there, you transmuted, and then you remained whole, and you became empowered, right? And it felt so good. And Source is saying now you're doing it on your own, from cocoon to butterfly, on your own. It's the magic, the alchemy, the spell requires you to do this on your own, free willingly. Which is why you're having these experiences of, okay, well, Source, you're not so strict anymore, so it seems like I can do whatever I want. So yes, you can do anything you want. It's up to you now to feel your way as Source and not to lose your way in the illusion. We can no longer guide you to Source. You are at Source. We have guided you to the very heart of Source. So if you choose to neglect it, well, that's now you. We can no longer, our part of the guiding mission is done. Now we are celebrating and cheering you on. It's time for you to guide yourself by remaining at Source and exploring this reality as Source. And then crowning, joy and happiness. Source is saying yes. We know all you are asking for is happiness, joy, celebration. You're not asking for much. You just want a break, a reprieve to energies where you feel you belong, to a community, not even a huge community, just saying one or two people who just get you, where you are in harmony, where you're in bliss, where you're celebrating, just wanting a good thing, and Source saying it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Remain here. Remain in your truth, remain as Source, and your joy is coming. The joy frequency is coming, the celebration is coming, the happiness is coming. We truly do mean it. This is the stages of healing you're going through, and this is the last. It really is the last of the hurdles, and you've done so well. You just have to, we are encouraged just to remain as beautiful and as bright as you are. Okay, you don't require the spirit frequency to be there for you to be Source. You see, we are to release codependency of everything, because in this physical reality we were conditioned to be codependent to the external, society, this tradition, that family, this and this and that. We were also conditioned to be codependent to spirit and other external beings, seeing them as these higher beings governing us, and the Source is saying none of that is real. You are Source, you are the God frequency. And so you're now learning to release the codependency of the external influence here and the external influence out there in the space and universe. It's time for you to honor the inner Source within you. And that's the only frequency you need to remain, to be, to anchor, to believe, to create. Because you are the embodiment of Source in physical. And this is your realm to create in. Not for others to show you how to create or what to create. Spirit doesn't want the responsibility. Spirit doesn't want. Spirit saying we're not responsible for your manifesting. We are very happy. Spirit is saying the spirit realm. We can hear Velastri very clearly saying, Kemet, we are thrilled creating in our world, and you've tapped into our world. You know how our world is love, and we know what we're doing here. We have mastered it. We've been here long enough. It's time for you to master it there in the physical. It's time for Kemet to embody the frequency. You are Velastri. We feel them saying to us, we are Velastri, for we are the embodiment of the awakening frequency, but the Kemet is the alchemy of it in the physical. As all of you are now the alchemy, the embodiment, the manifestation of your source frequency. It gets weird, but know that it does make sense. As the physical reality shifts to one that honors you, and then it is truly smooth sailing. At the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords, and look, the Hierophant. Yeah, stop worrying, stop stressing. You are overthinking, overthinking, because all of a sudden you're thinking, am I doing it wrong? What's happening? Nothing is happening. Everything's going, anything feels different. And it's all saying, don't worry. Don't get into your head about this. Remain a source. Source, you are the embodiment of source in the physical. Allow time for the physical to catch up. That is what you are literally doing right now. Allowing time for the physical to catch up to where you are on your spiritual journey. And all you need to do is literally apply the intuitive promptings, apply the intuitive ideas, and trust and believe in yourself. Trust and believe in what you are feeling, what you are sensing, where you are feeling guided to. It is now time for you to take complete ownership, responsibility of your creative power without anyone guiding you to it when you are living it every day. And that is why it might feel a bit weird, the way you communicate with source and the guides, a bit different. We can feel them all around us, as I'm sure you can feel them all around you. They're there. They're just saying, we're now hands off. It's now time for you to just trust and discover the beautiful magic you are manifesting, because they can't do it for you. They're manifesting their own worlds and realities, right? And we came here to manifest source in this physical human reality, to assist them to open up realms and realities of source. And the only way we can do so is by living it. And we are so close. The fatigue you are feeling, the confusion, the offness, the tiredness, even maybe sinuses or illness, whatever it might be, literally you are just becoming. Cell by cell, molecule by molecule, atom by atom, you are catching up to the source frequency you are embodying. It's a whole deep reboot, reset. Be gentle, be easy. The opening of possibilities and opportunities will find you very quickly as soon as you are with enough energy to take that first step. Blessed be.